Alright, this is Fantasy Football on 5, and we are back yet again. Now, last week was our March off-season moves, the beginning of March. This video, we will do the first day or two of free agency, the offensive moves.
So if you haven't seen last week's video, hit the big red button below. Alright, so we're going to start off with some retirements. Peyton Manning, Matt Hasselbeck, and Calvin Johnson all retired just recently. And with Manning and Hasselbeck's retirement, it leaves no players from the 98 draft class left, so it's a pretty cool fact for you. So good luck to them as their lives move on.
Alright, so starting off, free agency moves, we're going to do running backs first. Now, we'll just list them. We have DeMarco Murray getting traded to the Titans. We have Lamar Miller signing with the Texans. We have the Jets signing Matt Forte. The Jaguars signing Chris Ivory. The Dolphins signing C.J. Anderson. And the Bucks re-signing Doug Martin.
Yeah.
Now...
Yeah, go. You go.
DeMarco Murray going to the Titans, that's a really big move just because it frees up a lot of cap space for the Eagles and allows them to go out and get new players. And it also gives the Titans a huge running back to just hand the ball off and pound.
It's Dolphins signing C.J. Anderson. We literally just got that as we were recording this video. So that eliminates any questions for the Dolphins about what position to draft first.
Yep.
And we think they're both going to go with a receiver.
It's pretty obvious.
And Denver has 5 days to match their offer. So expect Anderson to end up with the Dolphins. Alright, so now we're going to do some of the remaining positions on the offense except for the O-line. Brock Osweiler joined Lamar Miller and signed with the Texans, so it's huge for the Texans because it eliminates any quarterback questions. The Adam Vinatieri re-signs with the Colts. Now, it'll be his 21st year in the league, am I right?
Yep, and this will be his 11th year with the Colts.
Yeah, that's impressive. With the tight ends now, Ben Watson signed with the Ravens, moved from New Orleans. So it's a big help for the Ravens because he's a very good pass catcher and a solid blocker.
And he'll be able to show the young tight ends they have on their team.
Yeah. The Colts, they re-signed their tight end Dwayne Allen and sent Kobe Fleener to the Saints. So it kind of works out for all 3 of those teams. Ladarius Green signed with the Steelers, which I think is one of the greater or better moves that the Steelers have made in free agency in recent years. Because Heath Miller retired, and the Green's he's a good hand receiver. So expect them to use him a lot. Look at receivers.
Sure. Starting off, we have Travis Benjamin signing with the Chargers, which I think is a really good move for them simply because he provides another option other than Keenan Allen. So that'll be a good combination.
And all their receivers always hurt, so.
Exactly. Marvin Jones, he signs with the Lions, which it's kind of interesting because now they won't have Calvin Johnson, so it'll be like a 1A, 1B situation with Marvin Jones and Golden Tate. And then there's also
Mohamed
Sanu signing with the Falcons to replace Roddy White, who they lost, and so that's a good signing there.
Yeah.
Alright, starting off this part of the video will be offensive linemen, and the major signing there would be the Raiders getting Kelechi Osemele. They are going to most likely bounce him outside to tackle to shore up that right tackle spot because the left tackle is Donald Penn, and that'll just be a solid O-line from then on out.
And from the Ravens' perspective of that, they can draft Ronnie Stanley at number 6 as opposed to drafting maybe a defensive lineman or going really high as a reach for a wide receiver.
The Vikings also signed Alex Boone at guard. That's a good signing for them simply because they have Mike Harris at guard and they aren't quite sure if he's going to be able to take that position for sure, so they have Alex Boone as a backup.
The Falcons, they signed center Alex Mack. He was with the Browns for the longest time. He'll definitely shore up their offensive line because it has been shaky in the past. Matt Ryan has been on his back like his entire career. So expect him to solidify their offensive line. Richard Incognito resigns with the Bills so he can just bully people on the offensive line. It's a good signing for them, I think. Alright, so that was Fantasy Football 5. Thank you for watching. We deliver all your fantasy news in 5 minutes because who wouldn't want to watch a 30-minute video on this topic?
Amen.
Alright, this was beginning of free agency. Our next video will have more free agency for you, so stay tuned for that and don't forget to subscribe.